I think we've all been there, scrolling through photos of a watch that has a price tag no one can justify, but still wishing it was on our wrist. For me, it was the rose gold Yacht-Master. That matte black bezel against the gold, it's a look that just sticks with you. But let's be real, the original is way out of my budget. And I've never been the kind of guy to wear a fake. It just doesn't feel right. So I decided to do what I always do when I want a story on my wrist. I'm building it myself. Welcome to the Dial Diaries, where a watch just doesn't tell time, it tells a story. And I'm not here to dump specs or flex expensive pieces. I'm here because I care about how a watch actually feels and want to share the process of deciding if a watch actually earns a spot in my collection. Along with that, I have a bit of an obsession with modding. So today I'm walking you through this Yacht-Master inspired build from scratch, step by step, from the part selection to the final click of the case back. Let's get into it. I sourced everything for this build from AliExpress. Honestly, I could have saved a few bucks by going cheaper, but this is a passion project. So I wanted to feel as close to the real thing as possible. I swapped out the stock strap that came with the case and tracked down a better 3/4 clasp version. First, I'm removing the stock strap. Using a spring bar removal tool, if you gently twist from either side where the strap meets the case, it comes off easily. The case I'm using has an exhibition case back. You can actually see the rotor movement from there. Plus, it's got a sapphire crystal and a unidirectional ceramic bezel insert. Next, I fixed the spring bar into the new strap and carefully guide it into the slot on the case. With a little patience, the strap clicks right into place. And for pro tip, I would say be really careful there. You don't want to scratch the case. The rose gold color looks really good. Then I adjust the strap to fit my wrist. And the clasp has 3 adjustment slots where you can easily set the spring bar using the same tool. It's really wild how much a strap swap changes the feel of the watch. At this point, I can already imagine how the final build is gonna look. And for the heart of this watch, I'm running the Seiko NH35, also known as Workhorse. It comes with a silver rotor, but since I'm using a glass case back, I'm gonna swap that for a rose gold one, just to keep the aesthetic consistent. I know the original Yacht-Master uses a solid case back, but I like being able to see the movement. Instead of the exact standard Yacht-Master dial, I went with this black carbon fiber dial. On the back, you've got this 4 dial fit. But the NH35 only has slots for 2. You have to snap the extra ones off to get the dial sit properly on the movement. This step is very important. Always double check your alignment before you do this. If you remove the wrong ones, the dial won't sit properly. I use some needle nose pliers to snap them and then a flat file to smooth the surface, leaving no uneven spots. I make sure to blow away any metal dust so it doesn't get into the gears. Then, I place the dial face onto the movement slots and apply light pressure. It should click right into the place. After that, I give it a quick spin to make sure it's sitting perfectly leveled. Now comes the most complex part of the build, setting the hands. First, the hour hand. It went on pretty smooth using the hand setting tools. I'll leave links to the tools in the description if you need a set. Once the hour hand was on, I gave the crown a turn to make sure the date flipped exactly at midnight. Next comes the minute hand, where the patience starts to wear thin. My alignment was here off for the first time, so I had to pull it and reset it a couple of times to get it perfect. But nothing compares to the second hand. I'm not even joking. This one hand took me nearly 30 minutes. It's so finicky that even breathing too hard makes it jump out of the place. But man, when you finally see that smooth sweep of the second hand, it feels like a massive win. After that, I gave it one last blast of air, threw an anti-dust cover over it and let it breathe for a second. Now, it's time to remove the crown from the case and connect it to the stem. After flipping the movement upside down, I gently press the designated release point with tweezers and pull the stem out. Next, I open the case back and place the sealing gasket into a grease box. It's a small step, but it's a huge one for keeping it water resistant. After dropping the movement inside the case and aligning it with the crown tube, I press the stem in. Using a vernier caliper, I measure how much of the stem needs to be cut and mark the cutting point with a marker. This part makes me nervous every time. I always cut it a little less at first so the stem doesn't end up too short. Afterwards, I cut gradually, smooth the edge with a file, attach the crown and test fit it into the movement until the crown sits flush against the case. Then, I apply Loctite to secure the stem to the crown and wipe off any excess so it doesn't touch the case. After one final round of dust cleaning using a blower and a Rodico putty, I set the movement and crown and do a final functionality check to make sure everything is working properly. Then, I reinstall the sealing gasket and tighten the case back securely using a rubber ball. I had the strap off while I was working, so I'm just popping that back on now. And here it is, the final result. Let's check out the lume on this thing. The hands and the dial really pop in the dark. And finally, listen to that satisfying bezel click. It's so crisp, I've been playing with it all day. I got a little carried away at the end and took some cinematic shots. Alright, so this was actually my first video. Looking back at the footage during editing, I noticed a few out of focus spots, and since the build was done, there was no way to go back for a second take. I'm still figuring out the camera setup, so if you've got any tips on how to film this better, definitely drop them in the comments. As for the watch itself, honestly, I'm loving it. There's just something about wearing a piece you actually put together yourself. It's a totally different feeling than just buying one off the shelf. I would love to hear what you guys think of this build. So if there are any specific mods or styles you want to see me tackle next, let me know and I'll get them on the list. And if you had a good time watching, hit that like button and subscribe to follow along. Got plenty more builds coming soon here on Dial Diaries. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.